What's going on, guys? Frankie Dingleberry here. So today is the day that we're finally going to be upgrading my system. So hopefully it'll be performing at least a bit better than my crappy Q6700 CPU, which I have in there now. So I just got my FX-6300 in the mail. Yeah, I know it's a crummy processor, but that's all I could afford. So it'll definitely do better than what I currently have. And here's the CPU in here. Haven't opened it yet. And then here's the motherboard I got, which is an M5A99X Evo R2.0, which is an Asus board, and it's got tons and tons of stuff on it, all of the things I need, like 4 DDR3 slots. It has, well, I don't really need to SLI GPUs, because I only have one 960, but, and then there's the I/O panel, that actually has the legacy mouse and keyboard there. USB 3.0, and these are red, but these are just 2.0. It's also got, where's the switches on it? Oh yeah, it's got a memory switch thing here, I forget what. Did that take a picture? I think it did. When I tap my screen, it takes a picture. Yeah, it does. Direct key. No, it's not that. This right here, this is so I can clear the BIOS, I believe, without having to remove the battery and all that stuff. So yeah, oh yeah, and we also got an H60 focus. Thank you. H60 Corsair liquid cooling right here. I got the motherboard and this cooling for 30 bucks here in Canada off some guy who's selling in town. He says he's not going to use it, so that's a real good deal, and there's just a crummy old monitor to use for posting the system, make sure it works well. So I will check back in with you guys once I get things a little bit further along. But yeah, peace out.
And pause the video real quick because I forgot to mention that in about the next 5 days or so, I will be upgrading my RAM, which is currently 4 2GB sticks, making 8GB of DDR3 clocked at 1333 MHz, but I will be upgrading to 2 8GB sticks of Kingston HyperX Fury, giving me 16GB total, running at 1866 MHz because that is the highest that my motherboard supports. So yeah, hopefully we will be seeing a little bit more of a performance boost, but without further ado, let's jump right back into the vlog.
Quick update. So first thing we did right away was just put the CPU in, and man, it is a lot more scary putting a CPU in with the pins on the CPU itself rather than on the motherboard. So it's like, it dropped in real nicely. I mean, it just kind of went in, but it makes you feel like if it's not sitting on there properly, it's going to break. But I pulled down the retention arm, so yeah, we're just going to post with this, which is just a stock AMD cooler, and then I'm going to install this once we know that it runs correctly. So I will be back again. Peace, trout. So just another update. We got the CPU fan installed, and we have removed my GTX 960 from my PC, which is down there right now. So let's just put this aside. And then we are going to be taking the power supply out and then connecting that to power and putting the RAM in, getting everything set up the way it should be. Ooh, I should plug this fan in before I decide to forget about it. This is weird doing this with one hand. Let's put you right. I don't like it being over top of the heatsink. Where's the next closest fan thing? Oh, you're right here. Let's put you in this one. Just because you're close. Go in, you little... Okay, well, I'll put the fan in anyways. I'll be back, though, so peace out. Okay, now we're going to test the first boot. So I'm going to have to find the jumper. Not that one. BIOS flash? That's LED, no, not that one. That's clear CMOS. Can I see that fan? GPU fans spinning? Yes, they are. Got Asus there, pop up. Says there's 4 gigs of RAM, but I have more than that. I just only put in 2 sticks right now. No keyboard detected. New CPU installed. Please enter setup to configure your system. CPU fan error. I don't want it to be a CPU fan error, but okay, it looks like it's going to function correctly, so I'm just going to need to do something, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going for the second boot right here. Let's hit that quick boot up into BIOS switch, which is very convenient. I got a mouse and keyboard on there now. Let's delete or F2 for setup. Current BIOS settings do not fully support the boot device. Click OTA to enter the BIOS setup. Go to Advanced Boot CSM Parameters and adjust the CSM compatibility. Blah 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 blah. The mouse where it is. Okay, so we'll get into all this stuff in a moment. I'll stop recording for now. Okay, so we got everything connected. I connected the hard drive just to make sure that Windows will boot up. We're on the Windows boot screen right now. With this stupid fan, it's sitting at 37 degrees idle. I got my keyboard, mouse, and all that fun stuff. And that's Ricky, my brother. I'll put an edit, don't worry. Caught him scratching his balls while I was putting him in the video. He's playing Clash of Clans.
Hashtag copyright.
Yeah, hashtag copyright. And see, we live on a main road, so it's loud as fuck, and I have to keep the window closed, otherwise I won't be able to vlog. Because let's open the window, see how loud it is. Oh, that cold air. Well, still warm summer air. See? Meow, meow. You hear that? It's all cars. Meow, meow. Just kidding, that's me. Ugh. Getting devices ready, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I'll check back in, and then we'll start, if everything goes well, we'll start installing it into the computer and remove the older motherboard in here, which is, I like this motherboard, it's nice. Still got grease on the CPU. And look, we have a fridge here, because this is an old shitty fridge that broke on us like 4 days ago, and we lost a bunch of food, but now we got a new fridge. Oh, I'm going to show them the new fridge, okay? Check out the new fridge. It's so much nicer. Well, it's got this little scuff on the handle, but... Oh, food and shit. More food and shit. Yeah, it's so much nicer than the old one. Let's open the old one and show you guys what that looks like. Even though this is a computer thing, but... Look at that. I have cleaned this before. That's not all my fault. It's just it gets dirty real quick. And this thing's from like the 70s, so... Ugh. Yeah, the landlord's going to come pick that up because it's kind of leaking on the carpet a little bit. But yeah, we'll be right back. Peace out, YouTube. So we have booted into Windows fine. And as you can see, it recognizes my CPU right there. Running at 2.6 GHz, 6 cores, 6 threads. 0.8 volts right now because it's on a lower clock right now at 1500 or 1400 megahertz. So yeah, that's all good and well. Everything functions. So now it's just going to be installing a son of a bitch into the case, which shall be real fun. Right, Ricky? That's my brother. I'd say check out his YouTube, but I don't think he uses it anymore.
I don't even have access to my email.
Email.
I'm single, ladies.
Say peace trout.
Peace out.
Trout.
Out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Peace trout. See, he said it. Okay, yeah, here we are again. We are back. I'm just about to put the motherboard into the case. I removed everything and disconnected it all. My GPU's sitting on the fridge. I don't like that. Makes me scared. And then got my radiator out, so I'm going to install the motherboard and then I'll put that on and also wipe the thermal paste off the CPU with alcohol wipes. And yeah, so we'll come back in a little bit here. So, peace trout. What's up, guys? We are back. So we've installed the liquid cooling system. This is the biggest pain in the ass I've ever done in my life, I swear. The resistance on this cable right here, it's so strong. So bending, you got to bend it this way a little bit, right? You got to pull it to snap that onto the CPU socket. And because this wire here is so tough, this has a coolant running through it. It's so hard to, like, it pulls back on you. It's like, nope, nope. So I finally got it on, nice and secure, no leaking. I got the fan on and the radiator nice and comfortably. I have this going as an intake because that's what it recommends. So it's pulling air in from here and then blowing it up that way, I believe, or the other way around or something like that. Whew. But yeah, we're to keep up with the wiring. Oh yeah, I got the power supply in and the GPU as well. So we'll be back in a little bit. Peace out. Okay, so I should close the window. We finally got it all put together. I booted it up, ran Windows, stress tested it a little bit by running Black Ops 3 and stuff. I didn't do a full stress test, but the temperatures seemed good. I didn't see anything above 45, so that's with the Black Ops 3 running. Cable management is absolutely horrendous, but I've spent the last like 2 hours putting this damn thing together and testing everything. I just don't really want to worry about it right now. I probably will someday, but I spent enough energy as it is. So I guess, yeah, we'll come back once I have some gaming footage for you guys to show you how it runs. So until then, peace trout. Oh wait, by the way, this is my case. It's an Enter Max. Oh, look, we got a little AMD FX sticker now, as well as the EVGA. Peace trout.
So here we have some Black Ops 3 gameplay using Shadow Play and running on the new CPU, which is the FX-6300, as opposed to the old one which I had, which was an Intel Core Quad Q6700. So as you can see from the graphics settings, we are looking at about a mix of 1080p medium settings. I like my anti-aliasing cranked full. I really don't like how it looks when it's turned off, and it doesn't really give me too much headroom. Unfortunately, the CPU still is a bit of a bottleneck on the GPU itself, but it is still a tremendous difference as opposed to what I was dealing with before. Currently, with my settings that I have, I'm getting anywhere between 80 to 110 FPS, Whereas before, I would have absolutely terrible stutters with everything cranked to the absolute lowest on 70% render resolution, and I would only be getting about 25 to 40 FPS. It was just absolutely unplayable, so this CPU was a definite upgrade, and I am happy with it. And yes, I know it's an FX-6300, which is a pretty bad CPU by today's standards, but what it can do for the price is definitely justifiable in my opinion. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with my purchase, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog, and if you're excited for some Black Ops 3 Zombies content, please leave a like and leave a comment down below what you'd like to see in the future. So until next time, peace out, YouTube.